Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Charlotte Knights. Last time we had our draft, and you can see here, this is the talent that we pulled in our first year draft. Pretty good, I'd say. Enrique Villalobos, who's appeared in multiple episodes since the beginning. We always wanted him as our first round pick, and we got him. 66 overall, 95 potential. We also found our future closer and setup man here in Mark Grimes and Napoleon Larry. These two, 64, 70 overall, both with 92 potential. I see them running the back end of our bullpen for a very long time. And we also picked up some pretty good starting pitchers that might shape out the rotation in the future. Our highest potential at 97 is Armando Portillo, and Sammy Fuller is somebody we picked up as well. So we're very, very excited about all of these. And even little Nate Jeffries, little speed, little contact. It's pretty good. I think this will be an actual surprise player for us down the line. Because this is kind of a small market, build your dynasty type of series, we're going to see a lot of these popping up right here in the second season. But first, we need to finish up our first year. And we are sitting here in, well, we're sitting here in August, and it is not pretty. We are 25 and a half games back out of first place behind the Braves. The Mets and the Phillies are all duking it out. All three are going to be in the playoffs as things stand now. But for us, we're trying to develop. We're trying to set up really for the future. We're ranked 30th overall, 30th in power, 27th in pitching. Overall, we're the worst team. We're just a little bit fast. So we are quickly the worst team. So let's play out the rest of this season. We'll deal with some contracts, a little bit of paperwork, and hopefully we can go into season 2 with the young guns ready to go. All right, Josh Stamount on the mound, trying to keep the game close. We're here in the bottom of the 10th, extra innings. We got a man on second, of course, but nobody's out. Trying to keep the game tied so we can go ahead and do some damage later on. High two-seamer. Stamount is not having the best season, also not having the worst. He was one of our draftees in the beginning of the year. He's been pretty good overall, I'd say. He's got great stuff. I think he's going to continue to, well, that's the curse of a broadcaster. Marlins win. All right, Avisal Garcia. Man on first and second. We're holding a lead here in the ninth, and we have our closer, Andrew Kittredge, up. And I am not concerned because Andrew, for all of our issues this year, Andrew has not been one of them. In fact, I would love to get a double play here to end the game. Not there, though. No, sir. Okay, not getting that pitch. Wow. And Kittredge will load the bases, still here with one out. That'll be a problem. 1-2 here with one out. I can't believe I hit him. All right, now if we can get out of this, we go into extras. I guess we're having a game. All right, that'll go foul. Well, that was a hanging slider. Got to be better than that, kid. There we go. Wow, Luis Arraez just puts that into... Where's that going? What's happening here? All right, bottom ninth, nobody out. Keibert Ruiz up at the plate with Noah Syndergaard looking to keep things tied. Though why they brought in Noah Syndergaard to keep things tied is... It's just silly. It is. Well, love to see a great walk-off here. Get the team going, rallying strong. And if anybody can do that, it is our young catcher, Keibert Ruiz, who has all the potential in the world, but not here. He just grounds out to, I think that's Gavin Lux. And that is a shame. Nope, it's Bush. It's a guy named Bush. Victor Robles standing in. Clearly part of the 28-man roster upgrade. Doesn't make the team normally. And we're just looking for Syndergaard to make a little mistake here. But we're quickly ahead 2-0. Just to watch for stuff because it can be deceiving. We got on that one. That was a circle change that just... Did he get all of it? Wow. I'll go for 2. Easy. I thought we had a chance getting that out. That's my new tactic. I'm going to break down my players emotionally before they bat and say, you're terrible, and then they get angry and try to prove me wrong. So who can I degrade next? I can't say anything bad about Cavan. I love Cavan Biggio. And he's going to line that into right field, and coming around is Victor Robles. Cavan's going to go for 2 here, not slowing down. Doesn't matter. Knights win. Victor crosses the plate. Everybody jumps up. And what a way to kick things off here in September as the Knights are looking to finish the season strong. That was a pretty good game. Yeah, thanks, man. How about you, pal? Man, we were just like auto-losing every single time. Tie game here with Joey Lucchesi on the mound. So that can only mean walks and hits, probably. Actually, no, Joey's been not terrible, which may be the kiss of death here, but he really hasn't been that bad. Let's just keep let's be aggressive here. Let's not dance around the plate too much. Let's try to get some balls in play. There we go. That's a ball in play. Whoop. Nope. 1-2. Opportunity here to get a strikeout. He reaches. Tyrone, how are you getting tired? Oh, did he go? No, we're not checking with anybody. We're good with that call. All right, just making sure. Another curveball. He swings and misses on top of it. Lucchesi with his first K on the 12-6. We got Joey Weimer up. That's right, Weimer. Not Weimer. Or Weimer. Weimer. And he's going to pop that up into shallow right field. Dominic Smith, who was on our 28-man call-up list, surviving the Washington Purge. Good old Dom Smith. Got to give love to Dom. What could have been if you're a Mets fan. I like this. I like Lucchesi being aggressive. Just strike, strike, strike. Not that time. Okay. That's fine. Did your best, pal. Okay, not sure about that. There we go. Keston's going to take that one, step on first, and he's going to grab his bat because it's go time. Looks like Billy Hamilton on second. Nicky Magic looking to do something here. Oh, and he just falls for the 12-6. I would love to take off with Billy. I would love it. Do we risk it? Ooh, should have on that pitch. That was ugly. That was ugly. Nicky Hamilton has 7 home runs and 49 RBIs on the year, and he perfects that one. Come around third, Hamilton will score no problem as Nicky Magic runs into second, standing up. His 23rd double of the year. Oof. It's a thing of beauty. Attaboy, Nicky. Yeah. That's what he just said. Luis Garcia, 1 for 4, having a pretty decent year for someone who doesn't get a whole lot of play time. Charlotte up 3-2 now. And Luis is just going to drive that out into center. It's caught, stumbled back. We'll send Nick. He's going to get to third with 1 out. Hopefully we can bring him in, take a nice 2-run lead cushion going into the bottom of the 10th. And Keston, with his back-grabbing ability, is ready. Just bring him, Matt. Bring in Matt Bush, one of the biggest disappointments in draft history. Ooh. Keston wants that back. Give me that 12-6. Just drop it. That's what I want to see. And he did, and I pulled it. It's too early. It's all right. We're good. Drives that into the outfield. Oh, nice grab. That was a nice play. Doesn't matter. We're going to make it a 2-run lead. Keston gets the RBI, does the job. And here we are, 4-2 against the Brewers. Keibert Ruiz. Ooh, everybody's diving. On 21 speed, he may still get him. And he does. Oh. Where's the replay? Where's the challenge? Throw out the flag. That's what I want to see in 2024. A flag. That's a failure on my part, not putting Kittredge in this earlier. My bad. That was an error. Shouldn't have taken off there. We will gun him down a third after a wild pitch. He took off, thought he had it, tested the arm of Keibert Ruiz, and that is not something you're going to see very often. Easy call. Easy call. All right, one down here. Bryce Terang. Not sure where he missed with that. Getting some favorable calls here. The last thing we want to do is walk after we have a great play like that, so not put ourselves back into trouble. But we tend to do that, so I want to be super surprised. But coming back 3-0, we're in a 3-2 count now. What are we going to show him? Let's change him up. Let's change him up. He didn't bite, and that was a bad change anyway. And we walked him. Doesn't matter. Still cold? Garrett Mitchell up at the plate. Joey, you're going to have to talk, pal. Cutter inside. He pops it up. Ruiz throws off his mask. He's looking for it. He sees it. I got it. That'll be 2 down here. Bottom 10, still up by 2. Willie Contreras looking to spoil the day, but I think that's about it. We're going to go ahead and bring in Kittredge to set him down. He's cold. We're going for that righty-righty matchup. And that'll be strike 1 against Contreras. It's not biting. No fish are biting. Okay. Headed the slider. Love it. All right, let's put him away. Up and in, fastball. Sit him down. See you later. Knights win 4-2. Kittredge fist pumps. And that will be another win for the Knights. I think we're calling it. Is this 2 in a row? Is this a win streak? Are we finally having a win streak? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Joey Lucchese pitching 3 2/3. 2 earned runs. Oof. He's the one that put us in that mess in the first place. Oh, we got a pack. Yay. All right, 2 in a row. Let's finish out the week. All right, last game of the season, and we have kind of went on a little bit of run since our 2-game win streak. We turned it into a 4, we lost a couple, and now we're on the verge of sweeping Atlanta, and the implications of that are nothing. That's okay. So let's see if we can end the season on a high, bright note of sweeping the divisional champions, and we do not. We take the loss, and we end the season at, not great. About 27 and a half games back on the year. All right. How did we end season 1? All right. So Huascar, ended with a kind of went up, still a C potential, 75 overall. Stats went up, but he ended the season 7-16 with a 4.07 ERA, striking out 128, which isn't terrible. He actually did pretty well considering. Mackenzie Gore, who's our flagship of the starting pitchers, 7-13, 161 strikeouts with a 4.7 ERA. He jumped up to 74 overall from 72, so that is just okay. Next, we have Dakota Hudson, 6-15 with a 3.7 ERA with 105 strikeouts. So the ERA doing work there. Josiah Gray, B potential, up to 73 overall, 4.63 ERA. Also went 7-17. Joey Lucchesi went up to 69 overall. But Debbie Garcia, our fifth starter, went 8-15 with a 5.33 ERA. So that was our rotation, and that kind of makes sense as to why we only won 50 games on this season. Let's take a look at our relief pitchers on the year. Josh Stelmount ended up with a 3.6 ERA, 1-5 record. Not great. Gregory Soto, 2.76. He was our setup man largely, right behind Andrew Kittredge, helping him out. He had 29 holds, which is great. He had a good season, went up to 71 from 68, so I'd like to see that. Braxton Garrett, somebody we thought maybe we could change into a starter at some point, went 0-6 with a 5.15 ERA. Justin Lawrence had not a great season, but he also had an inning of appearances. Hunter Harvey, this was a really nice pickup for us. I'm surprised he didn't get more innings. He absolutely should have at a 2.3 ERA. We're going to move him up in the relief role hierarchy for next season. Erasmo Ramirez had 42 innings, 3.8 ERA, not too shabby. When we look at our closer, Andrew Kittredge ended with 32 saves with 10 blown saves. Not a great ratio, but 3.4 ERA, struck out 36. Again, just okay. But still, I think 32 saves for a team that won 50 games is not too shabby. Let's see how Keibert Ruiz ended the year. 69 overall, and his stats, especially his contact, dropped a bit. He ended up with 4 home runs and 29 RBIs, batting .230 with barely 500 at bats. On the other hand, Shea Langoliers batted .190, so that is not great. First baseman, Ji-Man Choi, and I don't know why they automatically ignore the league they're in. For some reason, when the season ended, they just reshuffled everything. Keston Hiura ended with 20 home runs, 61 RBIs with a .230 average. And Ji-Man Choi, 12 home runs, 34 RBIs with a .258 average. So, yeah, not too terrible. Our second baseman, Luis Garcia, went up to a 71, which is awesome. Nick Madrigal went up to a 70 overall from a 67. And he batted .287, 7 home runs, 54 RBIs, 14 stolen bases. Pretty good. It's what we wanted to see. Third base, Kevin Biggio. Look at those pluses. Look at him. I am thrilled with Kevin Biggio. 16 home runs, 57 RBIs, and a .254 average with 5 stolen bases, I guess. His WAR was 2.4. Yeah, really couldn't ask for more. Brady House, one of our top prospects, ended the season. We don't know. We don't know how he did, actually. Kevin Newman had a terrible season. 2 home runs, 34 RBIs, .222 average. I think this is the year we finally bring up Marco Luciano. How do we not? How do we not? I think the kids are coming out to play. Ramal Tapia, decent season. 9 home runs, 56 RBIs, 15 steals, .270 average. He did everything we thought he would do. there's no issue as far as his stats are dropping. That's probably because he's starting to look at 30 a little bit, but for what we expected, it's exactly what it was. James Wood, one of our number one prospects, is up to a 72 overall. The power left numbers and vision skyrocketing. That's great to see. Billy Hamilton he was there to run, and he ran. He had 24 steals, which is pretty good. Jake Myers ended up with a line of 646 and 249, so not too bad. Kyle Lewis, who's somebody I think we sent down at some point because it was just really bad. He had 11 home runs, 25 RBIs, and a 230. So nobody here is really breaking the superstar barrier anytime soon. Dave Dahl, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, under 200. These people, we're making some moves. We're going to have to make some changes here because that did not work. But for season 2, we have the kids are coming up, right? So we have Enrique Villalobos. We have our our closer, our setup man of the futures coming up. And we have some pitchers that are going to be ready to go, maybe not next year, but soon. But we are going to bring up some kids from the farm system, so that will be exciting. Looks like the Angels won the World Series, and I'm going to have to guess that Ohtani probably won the MVP there. Nope, Trout. See what happens when you guess. World Series MVP went to Trout. Most valuable player went to Mookie Betts of LA. Clayton Kershaw. That's happening this year. Weird. Juan Soto, batting title. Evan Phillips won the reliever of the year. Rookie of the year went to the Mets, Kodai Senga, which is interesting. L.A. De La Cruz came up at some point. Did we win any fun awards or even come close? Let's go through the Gold Gloves. I don't see it. I don't see anything. We'll keep going. I doubt we're in any Silver Sluggers. That would be wildly inappropriate. All right, that'll be it for Season 1 of Charlotte Knights. We're going to do some contract work in the background. We're also we have an exciting rebrand that we're going to be putting out in the next episode that we're very excited about. And by we, I mean just me. We've got our draft picks to look forward to. They're coming up. We've got some free agency potential signings, somebody who we could develop and turn into a potential superstar of the future. And there's definitely some more work to be done on the contract side. So we will see you on the other side in the next episode here for Charlotte Knights. If you enjoy what you're watching so far, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care.